This is the story of my life and how I became a loser of my own very own thing. And if Storybooth is watching this, then I think that I don't know how, and I didn't have a password, and I'm only 11 years old. But I wanted to be part of your family, and if anyone's watching this and if finding this, you're not alone. This is the story of my life and how I became the most lonely loner girl. It all began in kindergarten, and I was very comfortable in kindergarten. No one really bullied me, and no one worshipped whatever the word is, my religion, and letting me be who I wanted to be. And I found it out that I was transgender, because I like the boy stuff more than the girl stuff. Like, I like wearing dresses kind of like that, but I hate wearing girl clothes because of other style. Like, when I went to Starfall in 3rd grade, I loved Starfall. I liked it so much. And then when I watched a ton of YouTube watching and Storybooth, I found it out that some of those things I have, and I'm not very happy who I was and who I am. And all the screaming and yelling was fine with me, but the one thing was I was bullied. I was bullied on YouTube. I only had 4 subscribers, and I felt like that when I showed my face. I was lonely, and I had no friends. 4 subscribers, I was happy with that, but when I was at school, I was very alone. Only except for 5th grade at Paul Elementary in Burley. There's this nice and kind girl named Nicole Gill. Me and her were best friends until it was almost like the end of January, I guess. But it was on a Friday. I had to leave because my mom was going to pick me up, and we were going to go to this Jurassic Quest in Boise. And I was excited, but also sad, because when I'm going to get home, my brother and sister were there. But when I'm gone, my sister and brother were fine. But when I got home, they would bully me. They were fine with me when they didn't play with them. They didn't want me they didn't want me anymore. They thought I was useless. They made me feel like that I was trash, and felt like that I was lonely. My sister and brother made a lot of friends, and I only made one. My friend started crying, and I started crying as well. And I'm very happy for who I am, but also not. I wanted to commit suicide and wanted to die. I didn't want to live for who I was and who I am because of my mustache. I had a mustache, but not a full mustache though. And people at school, when I usually go to lunch, I always tell them that they told me, and they told everyone in the cafeteria, they yelled at I had a mustache, and everyone in the cafeteria was laughing, except for my brother and sister, because they had different times to go to lunch. But I would always see my brother, and he was like an angel, and my sister was too. But when I got home, they were like the devil, and I felt like that I wasn't good around them. I felt like that I was deaf. I didn't want to be deaf though, but I'm happy for who I am. I'm happy I am supportive. I'm kind. I'm nice. Well, that's in my opinion, I guess. But the thing that I have to say is that I never got head lice in my life. I never got head lice. My sister and brother, I would never be around them either because they would bully me and they had head lice. One time in Burley, my grandma went through their hair, and my brother and sister got head lice, but I never did because I never was around them that much. But today, at my grandpa's house, he lives in Boise just like me and my mom and my brother and sister. And my stepdad broke up with my mom because of bills and taxes and all the stuff I had. And I never had a dad. I had a great dad, but then my mom got really mad and anxious and upset because my dad got this air thingy and blew it at my brother's neck, and he had a red spot for the rest of the week. We're all in October, and when Halloween came, we got like 2 buckets of candy because one of the houses was packed because they gave us a handful. They usually give us like 2 or 3 pieces of candy, but this time they gave us a handful in their hand, like 1 handful. And I was so happy, but also sad as well because of Halloween. My brother and sister are nice to me. On holidays, they're nice to me, but except for Christmas and Thanksgiving. And every day except for the holidays. St. Patrick's Day, it was an epic failure. For New Year's, it was good. It was like mission accomplished. My mission was completed. I can move on and be who I wanted to be. But that never stopped me. I always got bullied. When I was in the 5th grade, I was happy and so excited to be in the 5th grade and moved on. But one thing that I found out is this girl named Joanna. She grabbed my hand when I was on the tour with my best friend Nicole. Because I knew her. I known her since kindergarten, but she was in the morning and I was in the afternoon. And Joanna grabbed my hand, like literally grabbed my hand, pushed me to the classroom, dragged me to the classroom and told the teacher of what happened in the cafeteria. This has been going on for many, many years, and it never stopped me from doing what I love. And I promise you this, you're not fighting this alone. Other people are fighting for what I am and who I was. And I felt like that I wanted to cry, and then I did. I was like this for the rest of my life. And I was also upset and anxious and so upset. I feel like that I wanted to disappear. I wanted to commit suicide. To all the people out there, if you're fighting this, like your looks and how you look, if you're fat or not, skinny, showing your bones, having big eyebrows, having big fingernails, making the world records and people being jealous, it's okay if you have that. It doesn't matter if you look like that or not. If you want to be pretty, you don't have to look like that. You're pretty and beautiful just the way you are. And I promise myself that if anyone tries to bully me, I'm going to stand up for myself. And I promise this, I will never forget this moment of when I was bullied. But yes, and make sure you subscribe to my channel, Cool Panda Moneymaker 15, and become part of my family of not being alone. And subscribe to Storybooth. If you're fighting this, you're not alone. And you don't have to face this and who I am. And that's what makes me, me. And I love the way I am.